A lot of people have been telling me that EVs aren't feasible or it's not going to work. Well, I'd like to look at the data and to learn more about what companies are doing, and yeah, let's go! Welcome to the first episode of What the EV, or What the F, you can also pronounce that as. Keep in mind that I'm a sustainability consultant and scientist. This is my first time directing, editing, and I learned that to hold the camera this way next time. Big shout out and thank you to Porsche Center Calgary and to Jay.
Hi everyone, I'm Jay Gombach from Porsche Center Calgary. Thanks so much for watching this video and enjoy.
First, I'm going to let you know that I am saying it the German way, Porsche. I know people say Porsche and look at me funny, but I learned that it is Porsche. I'm here today at Porsche Center Calgary and super excited to test drive the Taycan GTS. Buckle up, we're in for a ride.
Characteristics of a GTS are all about this bit in you, and even though this is an EV and you wouldn't expect it to have much of a soul, it really actually does.
Windows, but those are pretty standard as well. Inside here, 18-way seats. This is your main one here. This will do up, down, forward, and back. This one's tilt. Okay, lumbar is here if you want to get dialed in. Thigh extension, I'll tuck that one in for you. And then the top two are your bolsters, so if you do want to get those nice and snug. Steering wheel, there's just like the Macan, a paddle down here, and it will do in, out, and up and down there to get yourself comfortable. The car is still running, but the power button is here, or if you get into the car and touch the brake, it will start up as well. You're just going to literally pop up for reverse.
You can see that there's a projected speedometer and...
Let's see, tap. There we go.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's kind of fun, right? You can have music and all that.
I really enjoy having the whole screen out in front. Other vehicles, it's in the center, which I find is tough.
It'll read the traffic signs with the cameras and actually post it up there, which is handy. A lot of systems use GPS information, but this one physically reads it. So if you go through a construction zone that isn't like on the map, it's 50 all of a sudden, it's going to come up as 50, not whatever the GPS has programmed in for there. So that's super cool. So I usually like to keep that up. You can also go into this middle one and if you're traveling, extended map, that's pretty cool. Have the whole thing as your map. Reduced, so if you are on the racetrack or something, nothing but your speed in the middle, so it doesn't distract you. So that's pretty cool. And, you know, just a few options like that. My first time hearing this, the GTS gets an advanced electric sport sound, so it's really different.
You hear the rumble?
Yeah.
I mean, listen. And it does gear changes. And it does downshifts. Doesn't sound like a normal car, but it sounds like a cool car. That is for sure.
Yeah, it does sound pretty cool already. What I noticed when testing the vehicle, doing launch controls 0 to 60s to 0 slalom and things like that, the sound really helped my brain understand what was going on. The car's really fast, and I didn't realize how much of the auditory sense is actually important to your eyes and body. I got more car sick from the acceleration when the sound wasn't on. Because all of a sudden you're sitting there, your brain hits the back of your head, your eyes see everything blurring by, ears don't have any confirmation as to what's going on. The dog's gonna hear that noise outside of the car. Animals, especially for pedestrians, people coming out from behind parked cars. Electric cars are too quiet in my opinion, so I do think electric sport sound is also something that's really important to have. And then how are you with corners and stuff?
Yeah, good.
You're good with those, okay. Ready? Again, acceleration's great, but again, Porsche, We're known for the handling here. Just drama-free through the corners. Very stable.
Very smooth.
Very smooth, very stable. Now, I was in Sport Plus there, so I was on the stiffest chassis mode and everything, and the lowered position, just to give us the most possible grip and lower center of gravity. And again, the electric batteries being on the floor of the car also help. But for a big, heavy car, it really does handle extremely well.
Basically 600 horsepower, a little bit less than 600 horsepower, and 850 newton meters of torque. Okay, it weighs as much as a small house. But Porsche's chassis dynamics, the electronics.
Once tire technology catches up and can handle the weight, this thing will be unstoppable. Again, doing the speed limit. But yeah, just beautiful around the corners. And I'll just pop it back into normal mode. It'll soften up a little bit. It's a little bit quieter. And again, instantly reading the 100km/h sign that was actually pretty far away. So. Give me your instructions. Okay, so Sport Plus mode. Left foot on the brake all the way.
Okay.
Right foot on the throttle all the way. Perfect. And then when you're ready, it's hard to do. Keep the throttle all the way to the floor and just let go of the brake whenever you're ready.
Okay.
Good job.
Whoa.
Nice. Feel it in the guts?
Yeah.
Nice. Porsche's launch control you can do over and over and over again, but the system does have systems in place to protect the car, so you don't do it when everything's too cold or whatever. So.
3, 2, 1.
I beat him off the line this time. Can he come past me? Come on, Tesla! Come on! Come on! No way! No way. That's it. Suspension's low, ludicrous mode, latest software update, better launch. I got off the line better, I'm sure. Or at least it was neck and neck. Porsche beat the Tesla. For sure. Finally then, brake test from 70 miles an hour. When we reach the line, full emergency stop, which will stop in the shortest distance. Here we go. This pedal felt a bit squidgy. Porsche does amazing brakes. And both these cars, while they were braking, were capturing lost energy and putting it back into the battery. But the friction brakes on the Porsche are clearly superior to those on the Tesla.
It also burns 0 fuel and has a range of 313 miles.
The thing about the Taycan GTS is that you just don't need to make excuses for it. You don't need to go for an EV on the end of every sentence. It's just a really good thing to drive, full stop. It feels like a proper Porsche. It is a proper Porsche. GTS is just dismantling it bit by bit. And the road, it feels absolutely at home. This is where you're going to enjoy your Taycan GTS.
The experience, it was just amazing to feel the weight and the craftsmanship of the Taycan, and just it was an incredible experience, and really encourage people who haven't been in an electric vehicle to start with the best. Go see Jay and the crew at Porsche Center Calgary. They know a lot and very kind, warm-hearted people, of course, and the passion behind the brand is what drew me in, and the people are just so dedicated. It's just incredible to see.
Enthusiasts, genuine enthusiasts, will love. Its steering in particular is delightful in both its feel and accuracy.
I don't have to make excuses up for it. It's a cracking good thing to drive. I mean, this is a proper serious driver's road.
The main question with electric vehicles is, are they cleaner? There's multiple studies from different universities. In Forbes, they go over well-to-wheels basis, so as an impact assessment of the whole lifespan of the product, which is super important. And
this is an electric vehicle. You don't have to worry about maintenance the same way you have to with internal combustion engines. All of your updates are downloaded through the internet. Plus, no oil changes, no engine components to break, no gas even. Just a charge and you're good to go.
here with this app you can find chargers all around, and if they're in use, things like Northvolt that is charging batteries with clean energy, whether that's using solar or wind or nuclear combination. That's what makes it so important in electricity, is that there's multiple sources that you can add to the grid. We're talking to engineers, this is out of my forte. There's more and more technology coming out there and they are collecting the data, so I look forward to sit down with people who have switched from a gasoline vehicle, so stay tuned. Thanks. Definitely would love a Taycan GTS or Turbo S. My favorite is Tom Holland with his Taycan Turbo S. He is one of my favorite actors, and if you see this, you're awesome. Like and subscribe below. I just started this channel. Any help would be much appreciated, and I'm very excited to hop on to probably Volvo next.